Hi Ahmed, as you have seen in the previous video, I have explained about MongoDB, which is the database, and it is the Internet of Things. And this assignment is about C file. C file is a cloud storage in which you have client and server. First of all, I like to demonstrate about C file, how you can download C file, how you can get it from the internet. So this is the C file where you can download it from. You can download it from this link, and you can have clients and servers in C file. So this is for Windows, this is for Linux, for terminals, for Mac, and for links and terminal for Android, iPhones. So this is about C file where you get it from, as I have downloaded it for the client for Linux, and I have also downloaded it for the server for Linux as well. So I have downloaded the 6.3.4 64-bit, which is here. So first of all, what you do is you get your C file into the command line. You open your command line and you get this C file, and then you type setup cfile.sh, which will take you with. If you do this, then you type the C file server. You basically give the location, the directory of this, and you type setup cfile.sh. Now this will take you automatically uh, to this will start working as you have installed everything perfectly, and it will uh, guide you through what the C file server is using SQLite 3, and you press enter to continue. After that, it checks for the packages needed by the C file. The most important package in C file is Pythons. As Ubuntu itself by default comes with Pythons, I really didn't have to install the Pythons, but I had to install some of them, which is setup tools. This is how I have installed setup tools. I installed it like a couple of times because there were errors occurring in that. That's how you install setup tools, and then that's how you install Python imaging, and then there was a long process of installing all these things. After that, this is how it's packing, unpacking, preparing it to work for your C file, and then this is how you install SQLite. Once the SQLite is done, uh, this is installed, and uh, yeah. So now your C file is working perfectly with SQLite. It is the newest version and it is already ready to work. Then you just press enter, and then you run the program again, and then you press enter and you see everything would be working perfectly. So there are various steps in which you have to install this Pythons in order to get your C file working just fine, and it checks for everything and it says it's done. Now this will then ask you for your server name. This was my server, as I'm using my friend's computer right now. This was the server. It asked for the password as well. Then it asks for the domain name. Either you can write a company or IP address. I type this IP address, and then it gives me the port automatically, and then it gives me here that my configuration information is this and it's ready to use. So if If I'm okay with the configuration, I press enter to continue. Then it asks me if I want to use C-Hub. C-Hub is the web interface for C-Live server. And then for this as well, you have to create the C-Hub, which I have created already. So this is how you create it. And then when it's done, lets you go from the ports, and it says the ports are ready. And this is how my C Life and C Hub are working just fine. So this was all about my assignment of things of internet, which I wanted to run in a virtual environment for a company. This was all about my assignment. Thank you.